what some mistakes that Orlando Pirates made in that game against Richard Bale. Firstly, Coach Aldo removing Apolis 68 minutes in that game was a no for me. You can't remove Apolis. He has scored for you in that game. I can bet you that if Apolis was still in that game till 90 minutes or even 80 something, I believe that Apolis would have created something special, either score or assist or at least something better. But you remove Apolis, an attacking player. Apolis is the only player who is more composed, aside from Mofuken up front, more than Moremi, more than Butuma in that place. Is the one who has that goal scoring instinct there. So that was a very big mistake from the coaching aspect. And these are some of the reasons why Orlando Pirates will keep dropping important points. Because sometimes the coach is good, honestly speaking, but you have to make use of what you have at your disposal. But sometimes the flaws of the coach is that where you need to speak to your players during the course of the game, why you are a coach, is because when the game is going tough, when the players lose concentrations, when the players are not aware of what is going on the field of play, you are the one sitting on the bench, you are the one who can spot on things. At that moment, you don't have the chairman of the club beside you. At that moment, you don't have to call a meeting to tell you or to hear from others or to give you advice. You were employed not because of selecting people to start match, or those ones are part of, but the major reason why you are a coach is when the game, within that 90 minutes, you have the power to decide, you have the power to change, you have the power to bring out player, you have the power to say something that can either change your game at that moment or spoil your game. So now, another challenge Pirates are having, the midfield, Mbata and the other guy Masindi, they are good players, but I see that these players are more of a marking or pressing midfielder. They don't control the game very well the way Mofo can control the game. If you watch Sundowns midfield, that is a very big difference between Sundowns midfield and Pirates midfield, and that is why if you check Bafana national team, Hugo Bruce prefers from the defense line to the midfield of Sundown, while he prefers the attack line of Orlando Pirates. That is the mixture of it. So in everything, you can't get full balance of it. So if you watch my YouTube videos, if you watch what I said before this game about Orlando Pirates and Sundown's last game, you will understand and you will learn more about what happened in you will see that exactly what happened in the Richard Bale game and Orlando Pirates. Now, another mistake, Sima in that game. For a center back like you can't nod the ball in that situation back to the play. You should have nodded the ball to corner kick or to throw in. That's a very big mistake for a center back like that. Then the goalkeeper, I've said it before that Sifocheni, despite having 16 clean sheets in the PSL, for me, if you have to rate him 1-on-1, sometimes statistically, when we can weigh a player might be scoring 20 goals in a season, but another player scoring 15 goals might be far better than the one who have scored 20 goals. It does happen sometimes. So in terms of defensive aspect, Sima and Sibisi, they have been trying so much. Honestly speaking, you have to give them their flowers, because since Mbokazi left, since Olisanda left, there is no too much option. And Sibisi have played about 23 matches or thereabout this season, just accumulating 3 yellow cards. Imagine if Sibisi is red carded, or he has a red card, or is suspended or injury, or Sima, who will be capable to replace them? And now, at this point in time, this is a delicate time of the PSL, every league in the world, because why? Teams are qualifying or are fighting for CAF Champions League, CAF Confederation Cup. Teams are fighting for relegation battle to come out of it. So this time around, even teams that are not playing well before, now they are ginger, they are motivated, because one way or the other, some people want to qualify for the Continental Games, some want to come out of relegation. So especially if you are going away, Pirates does not know how to keep the ball so well. Pirates play direct football from defense line. Once they give to the midfield return back. The next game they are playing is to launch to their attacker. So that is why they overload the attacker. That is why the attackers keep running for complete 90 minutes. Pirate attackers are always running. They are always hustling for the ball. They don't have even 1 minute to rest, which is not bad. It can provide you so many goals, but sometimes when you are playing against a team and you see that the approach of this team is quite different, the result you are getting in the game is quite different, why not apply a different approach? I've watched a game where Cardoso, Sundowns are playing, and Sundowns were they needed a goal, and you know what, they were rushing and rushing. Cardoso have to tell the guy, calm, touch the ball around. Before you know it, they began to touch the ball around, and before you know it, they have to drag the opponent out. So it's a bit different. Pirates have their own positive side of their style of play. Sundowns have their own positive side of their style of play. The same way they have their negative as well. So work in progress, but if Pirate does not know how to control game, Mbule at this point in time is highly needed. You know, Maswagwai, some games these guys need to come in to keep the ball, to possess ball, so that players like Apolis Moremi will not run too much. They will have enough energy and enough space to play, because when there is possession of the ball, they will be able to create more space, you know, and let's go. So please guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Chachi Special TV. That is where I post more and longer videos. Please and please support me by just subscribing, and subscribe on my YouTube channel, on my TikTok too. Please just click the follow button, share, comment, like. Thank you so much.